Hey, how are you guys doing? So today is October the 15th on a Wednesday. I want to show you the trades I took the same sessions coming this morning. I was actually pretty bullish. I did expect us to sweep below like this and then go higher. The reason I didn't take this inverse, which I would have taken it like out of 10 8 out of the 10 times was because ES was having a divergence, which meant that I am not going to take a trade until we sweep out the low and then go back so the ES and NQ can, be correlating because that's the only time I could take a trade because every time it doesn't, we either take a low or we just consolidate and do a bunch of nothing, which, obviously I don't want to trade in either of those environments because I have traded between divergences with ES and NQ, and that never works out in my favor. I always get stopped and then goes to my TP, or it just instantly stops me and just does nothing for the rest of the day, which is why I didn't take this long. But I was waiting for it, like I said, a sweep, which we got over here, and then a retracement higher because I I knew we were gonna go higher, but there was no entry for me. I could have definitely entered here, the CSD, but I would have had to have a 50-point stop loss, which is not that bad, surprisingly. But and I would have caught like 2R on the trade, but unfortunately I didn't because I was just not willing to take that and risk that amount of money. So I waited till PM, as you can see. No signs of retracements that support us going higher. So I waited for us to take out New York AM low, and we did. As you can see, we formed some structure on the upside on the lower time frame, which is fine. So I went in long over here, as you can see. But I wanted more confirmation. I wanted us to see if we would go higher. But on this 5-minute inverse, as you can see, we never closed above. So I was like, okay, let's see if there's other confluences, and there wasn't. This 15-minute was also rejecting, and we swept this liquidity as well. And as you can see, we didn't close above. Once we swept here, I was like, okay, this if this inverses, I'm gonna get out. In inverse, I got out for only a $7 loss. So I was like, okay, I'm great, and I'm fine with managing that trade because, as you can see, that did not turn in my favor. So obviously that didn't work out. But as you can see, I was only gonna scalp $100 for the day. This is just gonna scalp this. As soon as this low broke, I was gonna put it at $100. So I would have been stopped out for $100 profit, which is on this white line. This is $100 for the day, which means one winning day. So that pretty much causes us to, if we take out the low and it stops us out, hey, I'm done for the day. That's $100. That's just a winning day. I wasn't going to target, $500 or any amount. Either I get $100 break even, or it hits my TP. And guess what happened? I saw this beautiful, beautiful. Look at this low resistance liquidity from London, Asia, and yesterday's PM low. I knew we were gonna go to PM low, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold, and just leave it at break even and see what it does. And guess what? Look at that beautiful price action, beautifully delivered. Took out Asia low. Took out my profits at Asia low, causing me to have a 210-point trade. I caught 210 points with two micros. That is insane. $800 with two micros, while I was only risking $100 max because this was my original stop loss over here, and then I moved it over here once we broke these lows because that's how I manage my trades. After taking an intermediate low, I either reduce my risk or I get out of the trade. It depends on if I'm scalping or I'm fully sticking to the trade. But since I was scalping, I just reduced my risk just because it's $100. It's nothing much. I'm willing to lose $100 because I was also risking $100 from here. So I was either, gonna hit this and then go break even for $100 or just lose $100, which isn't much. And hey, I take that RR any time of the day. So after that, it hit as you can see, and it was a beautiful trade. Made $800, caught the low day, and pretty much as you can see, reversed. Like I said, I was expecting a reversal. Don't know when. Didn't know when, but as you can see, like I told you, price was accumulating overnight, so we just had to take those before we went higher. I also did like this 4-hour CSD, which is why I was kind of bullish on the day, but we did hit our TP at the end of the day, so that's why we rejected and we retrace down to this 4 hours. So we'll see how we do tomorrow. But I am only one day off from getting a payout, so we'll see how that works tomorrow. And we're gonna do the same thing, no matter the outcome, loss or win. And yeah, beautiful trading day for me today. Had a lot of patience. Only took two trades. This one, the break even, and this one with the $800 win. So I'm proud of that. And let me know what you guys took, if you guys took a win or a loss, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.